Etymology and historical origin of the baby name laurel. A laurel is a fragrant evergreen tree or large leafy shrub native to the Mediterranean region. Due to its indigenous location and proximity to ancient civilizations, the laurel tree figures prominently in early biblical, Greek and Roman cultures. The tree's name is borrowed from the Latin laurus, which means, quite simply, laurel. The Latin word, in turn, is somehow derived from the Greek word Daphne, delta-phi nueta, meaning laurel. It's hard to believe the two words are linguistically related, but they probably are. In Greek mythology, Daphne was a mountain nymph with whom the god Apollo fell in love and, thanks to the trickery of Eros, took chase in mad pursuit of the virginal beauty. In an effort to elude her pursuer, Daphne begged her father to intervene, at which point she was transformed into a laurel tree, hence her name. Grief-stricken, Apollo fashioned a wreath from her leaves. The laurel wreath became one of Apollo's cult symbols. In both ancient Greek and Roman cultures, the laurel garland became a symbol of wisdom, honor, and accomplishment, something awarded to the victor. In Christian tradition, St. Stephen was given the laurel crown as the first Christian to be martyred for his faith. The laurel tree will always bring to mind certain adjectives, most especially glory, victory, and superiority. The names Laura and Lauren are also connected to laurel. Personality of the girl named Laurel. Romance is the hallmark of the six personality. They exude nurturing, loving, and caring energy. Sixes are in love with the idea of love in its idealized form, and with their magnetic personalities, they easily draw people toward them. Like the number 2 personality, they seek balance and harmony in their life and the world at large. They are conscientious and service-oriented, and a champion for the underdog. These personalities naturally attract money and are usually surrounded by lovely material objects, but their human relationships are always primary. They thrive in giving back to others rather than being motivated by their own desires. This is when they achieve great things. Sixes are natural teachers, ministers, and counselors. Popularity of the girl named Laurel. As a female name, Laurel has been in circulation since the late 19th century, although the name didn't adhere to the charts until the 19-teens. Naming baby girls after flowers and trees was quite fashionable at the turn of the 20th century. Example: hazel, olive, rose, violet. Laurel jumped on this bandwagon a little bit later and achieved her highest levels of usage during the 1950s. Even still, the name saw only moderate success on a relative basis. Laurel has never been a trendy choice. She has never seen the kind of fashionable success enjoyed at certain times by Laura or Lauren. Yet the prettiness of this name arguably rivals her more overused sisters. This is a name that doesn't need to prove anything, and so she seems to be content just resting on her laurels. Quick facts on Laurel. Gender, girl. Origin, English. Number of syllables, 2. Ranking popularity, 873. Pronunciation, LORL. Simple meaning, laurel tree. Characteristics of laurel. Sensitive, humanitarian, affectionate, community-minded, compassionate, family-oriented, loving. Cultural references to the baby name Laurel. Popular songs on Laurel. A song by Cara Dillon, Laurel and the Rose, a song by Steve Ferbert, a song by Dave Alvin, Goin' Down to Laurel, Laurel Lynn, a song by Joan Armatrading, Green Grows the Laurel. Famous people named Laurel. Laurel Holloman, actress, Laurel Clark, astronaut, Laurel Massé, copyright, musician, Laurell K. Hamilton, writer.